Hey guys, how's it going? I'm here today and I am reviewing Osamu Dazai's The Flowers of Buffoonery. And I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. It was very easy read and honestly I loved it so much. Let's not save this. I'll tell you, let's set the number for the end. It's a 9.4 out of 10, right? I liked it a lot. It is 96 pages. This is how big the text is. It's a very easy read. Some of the chapters are like 3 pages and some of them are like 10. If you want to get back into reading, do read this. Like, seriously. And there's big words too, and it makes you think. But it's less than 100 pages. The text is big. It's funny. And it makes you think, and it's like emotional too. That's all I really have to say about it. Except, I'm going to dive into it a little bit more. It is set in Japan because it was written by, okay, so this is, wait, hold on. It's set in Japan. It was originally written in Japanese by Osamu Dazai. It was just translated last year in 2023 by Sam Bett. It is paperback. It was translated last year in 2023. It was written, hold on. Not entirely sure, but Osamu Dazai, to give you a picture, lived from 1909 to 1948. So sometime in that range, probably like, probably between 1929 and 1948. Not too long lived, actually. But he did manage to publish 4 books in his lifetime, or at least write 4 books that were then published. This is actually a prequel to a book no longer human, which I have not read yet, but I started with this. You know, it's okay to start with the prequel sometimes. Basically, it's about this character, Yozo Oba. You don't hear the last name Oba too much, but he's Yozo. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right, but that's how you spell it, like Y-O-Z-O. And it follows basically like 4, maybe 5 characters the entire time. So it's not that many to keep track of. Just gotta remember. Yozo is the main character. Okay, pardon me for butchering their names. I'm pronouncing them just how they're spelled. Kosuge, which is K-O-S-U-G-E, which is like his closest friend. They're pretty similar. I think, so Yozo's an artist. Oh, it's, okay, it follows Yozo. And basically, this book starts off, he is gonna kill himself. He actually is going to kill himself with this woman that he met recently. And she actually, like, no, this is not a spoiler for the whole book. It's a spoiler for like the first few pages. So like, that's not really a spoiler. Spoiler, cover your ears and come back in 5 seconds. I do a 10-second skip ahead. She kills herself. He doesn't, okay? Okay, I think the 10 seconds is about past. So it follows Yozo after a failed suicide attempt and like a hospital, basically, for the entire book. And then basically it's just literally, this book is an existential comedy. It just tells you about like living life. Like essentially it's just like, if existential comedy sounds good to you, that's great. Give it a try. Again, I really recommend it to anybody. It's insightful. It's great. I'll mention Osamu Dazai has lots and lots of like interjections within here, usually at the end of chapters, where he's like, no, it's all wrong. This is all wrong. Or I'm lying to you, or all that kind of stuff. And he's really funny, but also some of those parts make you think the most about the book and its themes. So it's really cool. And like, there's a good amount of book that just is not the story, which is, don't think that in the wrong way. It's really good, where it's just the author talking to you about the book and the characters and his thought process, which is pretty cool because it's like interjections of the literal real world. Well, this is a parallel real world, obviously. It's, you know, like, could have happened, essentially. And then, so I told you about Kosuge when I shouldn't have, but like, that's Kosuge. So Yozo is an artist and Kosuge is also kind of an artist. Then, you know, I think of like, then there's another third friend. His name is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait. Hida, his name is Hida, H-I-D-A. And he's like the mega artist. I think he's like a sculptor. He's more mature, a little bit older. But he has his own way, but he's still like one of their closest friends, and that's a 3-person friend group. And there's a nurse, Mono, who is female, and she serves as like the female character, and not in a bad way. I don't think she's too poorly written. And she's insightful, and everyone has like great emotions in here, especially Yozo. Mono a little bit. No, oh my gosh. Yozo a lot, Mono a little bit. And Yozo's brother comes in here a little bit. That's nice, that's fun. And the plot starts coming in at the end where like the story takes its way out of the hospital just a little bit, but that's where it's mainly set for all these less than 100 pages. Again, I really recommend this book. I really do. That's all I say. Oh, I was gonna say that it's set in Japan, so there's like references to kimonos and other stuff in here, but you can kind of just context clear your way out of it, or if you want, you can just Google like these words and just learn more about Japanese culture. But it's really quick. You can probably get this on a day if you want. I separated this. You know, if you're getting back into reading, I literally separated this over like a week or two. Read like 10 pages a day, just about. Maybe you've read 15 pages on the last day. And it was really nice. It's basically about these guys. Flowers of Buffoonery, I think, is brought up like 2 or 3 times in this book. And it's basically like these people, the guy and his friends. Oh my gosh, it's like a flower, but it's a guy falling down. Well, that's really creative. I just realized that is like these friends, Yozo and his 2 friends, they're like buffoons, right? And the clowns. But it's the flowers of Buffoonery are like their emotions that they cultivate, you know, because it's existential, you know, it's how they live their life, and all that kind of stuff. It's like the emotions that you feel underneath while you're just clowning and just being goof out of life. These young college kids, young adults, just thinking about life, but also just like having a blast and not caring too much. And yeah, just figure out what happens. It's fun. And this made me want to read his next book, No Longer Human. There was a moment where it was when Dazai, the author, was interjecting in like the last like 10 pages where I like felt really moved and felt my eyes watering up. That was really nice. Like I don't think I've really ever had a book do that to me before. And it's less than 100 pages. Again, 94 out of 100, just about 9.4. I really recommend this. Light to decent 4, 9. Anyways, that's it. Go read this. I'm gonna come back here and talk about The Acolyte soon, and also Marvel Studios and San Diego Comic-Con, but this is just a really fun short thing. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, come back here. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you really like this. I know this is basic things, but I feel like if you say that, then you're kind of telling people that you wanted them to do it. And I like if the numbers are fun. And comment if you read this, what you thought about this, if you agree, if you disagree, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. See ya.